days.
Melee and illegal melee.
Yeah, pretty much. But now, Nebs isn't in the building. He had some personal stuff to take care of, to say the least. And what I haven't said is the privilege to be treated to a fantastic set between two really great players. Clouded squaring off against Mouf. Mouf is actually one of the reasons why I'm sitting back in this chair today. I was doing some analysis with Nebs on some casting he did at MNM, and I said, wait a minute, this is Clouded? And this is like top 3 of a tournament, and he's here? How much has changed since the last time I was in this chair? And I mean, like, he's really is like the Falco right now. I feel like in DFW, he really is that guy.
Who are the other top Falcos?
Well, when I first started casting, it was all about Boomstick. He was just such a prominent factor. And as he started going into hiatus, we saw a lot more Moufobia, who I think is slipping more into like that hiatus mode right now. And of course, like the sleeper agent that we'd see at regionals would be Albert. That's the hometown hero.
Yeah. Well, luckily summer's coming up, so a lot of hiatuses should be ending.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so. But I guess like sometimes you need the hiatus, right? You need to take a break so you can put things back into perspective and come with a fresh outlook. And that's exactly what I want to see from both these players. Just very fresh gameplay. Mouf scoring off against Clouded.
I don't understand why Falco would choose Dreamland, or how they got to Dreamland, because I would think it would be one of Falco's first bans.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you. Peach is a character who many would describe as winning that war of attrition, and a stage like Dreamland certainly exacerbates that point. That being said,
I ditched already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, throws it away.
Throw it away. Thrown out of the picture. All that being said, I think that Clouded has crisp enough movement to make it so he can still navigate around this stage despite its increased size, while simultaneously using the lasers to lock down Mouf in his movement.
Well, one thing about locking down people, in this stage it is actually a lot harder just because of how big the platforms are. Like, lasers can cover just under the platform. Oh, unfortunate side B.
It looked like he had some really strong smash DI towards the left, but Falco, of course, being such a fast follower, still fell a bit too low for him to recover with that Phantasm. Gonna take the stock, though.
So it is pretty even, about 7 minutes. I don't know, I would expect Peach to play a little bit more patiently, but she seems to be going in quite a lot.
That's the Mouf special. He's certainly on the more aggressive side from a Peach standpoint. And I think that there's some validity to that point as well. Against Falco, he's the type of character who I feel sets the tone for the match very easily.
Definitely. And
anything that you can do to pressure him into the corner consistently is a feather under your cap. But right now, all the stocks, they just seem to be going in favor of Clouded. That dare is the answer, really, to the fact that Peach does have that extra life expectancy on this stage.
So, one thing I've seen Mouf do pretty consistently is power shield lasers. And that just, one, it discourages Falcos from lasering because I don't want to get hit either. And two, it makes Clouded have to think a lot more about when and where he lasers. So all that extra thought process he's making Clouded do is just gotta help him along, because he has to do all this stuff, and then all Mouf has to do is tap shield.
Yeah. And you're right, and we might be seeing some changes from Clouded. He's starting to implement in some quick bears where you would expect a laser. And because Mouf is doing this sporadic type of shielding, he gets caught in between. Very interesting.
Good grab out of shield. Got 36 damage. Oh, never mind. We're continuing past 36.
Mouf doesn't care. I mean, he's been chasing down Clouded so many times. I feel like his reads with Peach have been really, really solid from a knockdown standpoint. Clouded off stage. This could be the game right here. Opts for the high angle because he's seen that down air covering that ledge so many times from Mouf.
And usually whenever Spaceys recover high, they're, oh my gosh.
Was it worth it?
Oh,
doesn't look like it.
I mean, he lost the game, but he got the style.
Yeah, he did. He did. And if he had made it back onto the stage, that could have been a really stellar play.
All right, so Falco lost. I would believe Peach would ban Yoshi's, and they're going to Battlefield.
Right in the middle, I'd say, between how large Dreamland is and how constricted Yoshi's is. I'm expecting some really brutal combos from Clouded on this stage in particular, and already seeing some brutality. Snipes away that double jump. Mouf somehow able to stagger back onto the stage, but I mean he's still eating up so much damage. He's still in the lion's den.
Like, I think Clouded is playing a lot more aggressively than last game. Oh my gosh.
And I mean,
good double dip.
Again, this smaller stage size certainly allows him to play that more aggressive style. There isn't that much room for Mouf to really, I guess, escape from some of the pressure that Clouded is exerting.
All right, so Mouf does catch out a Falco back air, which is a neutral air, and it pops him so far off stage that he just couldn't recover. All right. They're sort of playing footsies in the corner, which means none of them are trying to give up pressure, but they're both playing a little bit risky.
And it's certainly way more risky for Clouded than it is for Mouf. Falco, you know, when you're playing Falco, you really do want to focus as much as possible as just controlling that center stage, maintaining as much stage control as possible. And even when you push the advantage as Falco against Peach, because that down smash slingshots you behind, unless your DI is on point, it can be scary. Very, very tricky. Ooh, Clouded throwing away another stock. Mouf is up a game right now, so he's looking really crisp. He's looking really solid to go and take it all.
All right, I do notice Clouded in between stocks will just pump out the multi-shines, trying to get himself psyched up. I'm pretty sure he needs as much momentum as possible because he's in a pretty losing situation.
Yeah, he's just lost that set with that falling fair. Great stuff from Mouf. I enjoyed the little changes he'd be doing to catch Clouded whenever he would switch up from the laser game. Because in the first game he got away with like, laser, I'm going to look like I'm going to laser, and then I'm just going to back air you. And Mouf started, instead of being so grounded, just doing quick out-of-shield nairs to catch that and send him off stage a couple of times in that second game. So